Jimmy, I wanted to establish up front that I'm the worst.
No, that is not true. Neil Brennan, welcome back to The Tonight Show. It's great to see you.
Thank you. I watched last night, and
you saw it?
Jerry Seinfeld was on.
Yeah.
And you asked him if he danced ever.
Yes.
And he was like, yeah. I've danced with Jerry Seinfeld.
Wait,
And he's pretty good.
you danced with Jerry?
I danced with Jerry Seinfeld. It was a party. It wasn't just like we were hanging out dancing. There was disco music playing. Give me a little disco. And we're dancing. And I go, can you believe that people don't think two comedians could dance? I go, our whole job is rhythm. And he goes, rhythm and tone. And then I go, you really love disco, huh? And he goes, I love disco. Don't rock the boat, baby.
No way!
Yeah,
Not bad.
pretty
I
great.
like Don't Rock
Pretty
the
great.
Boat, baby.
Pretty great.
I got to ask Jerry about that.
Yeah.
You look good, buddy. What's going on? What's new with you?
Jimmy, I have a girlfriend.
You do?
Yeah.
Is
Thank you so much.
this wait, is this serious? Is this serious?
Jimmy, I think this might be my forever lady.
Whoa!
Forever lady.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a 3.5-year-old.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm kind of a hero. And
What?
And yeah, I'm an ally to
Yes.
the single mothers everywhere.
course,
and
yeah.
And the kid, I've never really dealt with kids before. They're very cute,
Yeah, I think you'll be great.
but
father.
they're kind of pains in the butt.
Yes.
Like it's pretty, like brutal work. It's just like a lot of like slicing oranges.
Yes.
Like you just have to like pick up socks, and like I'm cleaning up toys, and it's like kind of humiliating. You know what I mean? And they know how cute they are, because I'll be like, I'm not doing this for another day. Like, I am leaving this relationship. And then the kid will kiss me on the cheek, and I'll be like, all right, 10 more years.
That's all you need.
But after that, I am done.
Yeah. What fun things are you doing with him?
He's a 3.5-year-old boy, so it's just a lot of roughhousing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
So if they can be in the worst mood, if you just pick them up and flip them over,
That's it.
that's it.
That's all you need to do.
That's cocaine.
They love it.
That's their cocaine. It's unbelievable. They just like you remember and you go, ah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Which, don't you wish adults were like that? I mean, like if
Just go up to each other.
Yeah, if somebody from NBC was like, look, we're not happy with the show.
Yeah.
And you're really dropping the ball, and you could just pick them up and flip them over, and they're like, we love the show. Put us down.
I'll think about that. I might do that next
And then they'll
meeting.
be like, do it again.
Yeah. How long have you been dating your girlfriend?
Jimmy, it's been over a year, and she's my forever lady.
I think you're confusing two songs.
I think I am too.
But you should write Forever Lady and release it.
Of course.
Yeah,
I would
the
love
audience love. Would you love to see that? Neil Brennan singing Forever Lady?
We've been together for a year. Hey, is she kind of obsessed with the murder podcast
Oh, my
and the
gosh.
murder?
Yes, and murder everything.
documentaries?
Yes, we
And then
watch-
women complain that they can't sleep. We're like, I wonder why.
Love
But
that
I
stuff.
think that they're convinced that all men want to murder them a little bit.
You
Like,
think
I
so?
don't want to murder any. Do you want to murder any women?
No.
Roots? You know what? Now it seems suspicious. It seems kind of suspicious now. Like, we need to get our story straight.
No, I definitely don't. I don't have a.
No, I don't want to murder anybody.
No, you don't know.
But I think women are wound a little tight. And you know why I say women are wound a little tight?
Yeah.
Because I've never heard a guy go, in my entire life. Ever. Think about it. Ever. I've never heard a guy. George Bush, 9/11, they knocked down the Twin Towers. He sat there like a dummy because he knew if he went, the whole country's done.
Yeah. Just got to think quick.
Yeah, so he just
Yeah,
sat
so
there.
he just sat there. You don't go.
I don't think I could ever convince my lady that I'm not going to murder her. I really don't. especially not with this thing of like, we need to get our story straight. No, but
Yeah,
I really
she
don't.
sees the show tonight.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever convince her. Like, I feel like I can marry her, have kids with her. They have kids, we're grandparents. We renew our vows, end a life plan, do not resuscitate. I feel like if she,
You're really thinking ahead here.
I
yeah.
really mapped it out. I feel like if she gets sick before me and she's like, baby, it's time, pull the plug. And I'm like, I don't want to, baby, you're my whole life. She's like, it's what we agreed to. I'll be like, okay, I'll do it, but only because you told me to. The minute I pull the plug with her last breath, she's gonna be like, I always knew you wanted to murder me.
Always knew that'd be the last word. You got a couple of big things going on now. You have a fantastic podcast called Blocks.
I sure do.
Blocks with Neil Brennan.
Yep.
It's very funny.
would love to have
Wherever you
you
listen to podcasts, I'd love to come on and talk about it.
I would love it. Let's do it.
You have a brand new special called Crazy Good on Netflix. Crazy, it premieres April 9th. We've known each other for a long time, but
25 years.
is that right?
Yeah, which is weird because we're so young.
Yeah, we are.
We're like basically influencers. Like we only want to do brand deals and sick collabs.
Yeah. This is vintage, but it's new to me.
My girlfriend told me that my tongue looks like a dog penis.
She's kind of right. Yeah, not bad.
I've known each other. We've known you for 25 years. I knew you before Google. Can you believe that?
Dude, that's right.
Yeah, I know you before Google. I have a Google announcement to make. Hey, you know they can use our Google searches in court? Because a woman recently faked a kidnapping and then they checked her Google searches and she was searching for stuff like, will they give you an Amber Alert if your name is not Amber? Like, you gotta be careful with the searches. I'm kind of afraid of the algorithm, but at the same time, I find it more annoying because like about a month ago, I wanted like a gray jacket, so I Googled gray jacket, and then I was coming here yesterday, so I Googled New York, and of course Google was like, you know they got gray jackets over there. Just FYI. Google's like a new stepdad who's trying to bond with you. And he doesn't know much about you, but he does remember that you said you liked hip hop one time. Now he comes into your room every weekend like, hey, I hear Nelly's doing a show later on. What's that? Get out of your room? No problem for me, because it's getting hot in here.
We always love it when you come by. Congrats on the special. I want to show a clip. Here's Neil Brennan in Crazy Good. Take a look at this.
Women's social media. It's just a lot of beautiful underdogs. That's in a part of something very dramatic. The entire world's against them. Where they'll be like, when I began my journey. They're all on journeys, by the way, all around journeys. They're like, when I began my journey, no one believed in me. That's what these girls don't understand. It's not that no one believes in you. No one gives a about anything anyone is doing but themselves. No one's thinking about you. No one's going to bed at night being like, you know who's never going to open a small business? That bitch, Jessica. Good night.
That's right. No one's. Neil Brennan, everybody. Crazy Good premieres April 9th on Netflix. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around.
Hey, hey.